So by now, I'm sure we all get the idea when it comes to roguelike games. They've got randomly generated levels, one life, no continues, they're hard as hell, but for some reason, they can also be amazingly addictive. It probably has something to do with the fact that each and every playthrough is that little bit different from the last. The variety and randomness that each attempt can bring means that you have to adapt based upon the tools that you're given. Sometimes a boss can be hard, sometimes he can be easy. Enter the Gungeon is all about the quest to reach the end of a castle and obtain a legendary gun that can kill the past, whatever that may mean. From the outset, you can see that the graphics here are a colourful mix of pixels and cartoony characters. I like the attention to detail, like the books that are scattered around. The screen is always kept interesting, but it doesn't go so far that you can't keep track of what's going on. It's the little things, like when you kill one of the enemy bosses called the Gatling Gull, a bunch of crows come down to take away his body. Or when you fire the barrel gun, fish come out, so quite literally, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. As I said, it's minor things, but it's a nice touch. When you begin, the first thing that I recommend you do is the training. Ha, nice to see someone's having a good time. This isn't just your basic twin stick shooter, there are a few cool little moves that you're going to have to learn if you want to get good at the game. So, first off, you can kick over tables to create cover. It's a handy way to provide you with just enough breathing space so that you can reload. But remember, wooden tables don't last long against a barrage of bullets, so be quick. Your second trick is the diving roll. This makes you invulnerable for the brief second that you're in the air, vital if you want to dodge enemy attacks and pass through bullets unharmed. And your final tactic, for when things really hit the fan, is to fire off a blank shot. Clicking in both the analog sticks at the same time will shoot a blank, which basically does the job of removing all bullets from the screen, and trust me, sometimes you're definitely going to need it. There are 4 different characters to choose from. There's the Marine, the Pilot, the Convict, and the Hunter. They all come with their own initial gun or guns, and they also have a few personal items to help get you started. Unfortunately though, they are nowhere near as unique as, say, the characters in Nuclear Throne. In that game, whoever you chose, you'd be given a whole new set of moves to play about with, making each of them feel like a completely different experience. Whereas here, the differences come mainly down to a few minor skills or perks, like being able to lockpick for example, or get a discount from the shops, or a photograph of someone. I guess the Hunter does get a pretty cool dog, but other than that, nothing too noteworthy. Instead of characters then, variety in Enter the Gungeon has its sights clearly focused on the guns. Yep, it's all about the guns. It's almost got as many as a Borderlands game. Well, okay, maybe not that many, but it's still got a lot. Even the ghosts have Tommy guns. In fact, half the enemies are themselves actually bullets. So, to demonstrate the best of the best, here we go. This is A's Gaming Moments top 5 favourite guns in Enter the Gungeon that I've found so far. Number 5. Want the enemies to chill out a bit? Then try out the handy Snowballer. Just check it for rocks first. Number 4. Next up, what's the opposite of ice? Fire, of course. Only this time it's shot straight from your hand, like a Kamehameha or a Hadouken! Number 3. The English lowercase r looks like a gun, right? Right? Yeah, this gun's weird, but it's handy if you ever forget what it is exactly that you're shooting. Number 2. The Proton Pack. Great for taking out all those paranormal worries. Just be careful not to cross the streams. And number 1. Remember the game Super Meat Boy and how much it kicked your ass? Well, now you get to turn the power of the meat against your enemies with this devastating whirligig shooting nightmare. Hell yeah! Along the way you run into different characters that need saving, which then can provide some facilities back at base. These include a shop where you can unlock new guns, working a lot like the diamond system from Crypt of the Necrodancer. What I think helps make this game great are all the little things that help keep everything running smoothly. Things like, for example, when you clear out a room of all the bad guys, all the money that they dropped is sucked towards you so that you don't have to waste your time running around collecting it all. Or that when you enter a combat room, the map in the corner fades away so that you've got the maximum amount of screen to see what you're doing. Or the fact that you can teleport whenever you're not in a fight to any of the plentiful teleport pads scattered across the level. This removes any sort of backtracking and means that you can go and pick up anything that you might have left almost instantly. So in conclusion, I'd say this: if you like what you see here, then I definitely recommend this one. and if you do pick it up, then let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll look forward to reading them. Thanks for watching. And for more video game reviews, be sure to check out A's Gaming Moments.